Hey, it's Mike and Taylor. I'd like to talk about SunDial Growers Inc. The stock trades on the Nasdaq on symbol SNDL. The stock was down almost 20% down to $2.38. Look at the 5-day chart. This stock has been on an amazing run. In fact, even despite the big fall, this stock is still, almost a double from where it was 5 days ago. You see, the stock began to make a run up, and this was basically due to Tilray's amazing earnings. A top cannabis producer lifted pretty much all the marijuana stocks to some incredible heights. So naturally, you're going to get some people who have made a killing, who probably, who owned SunDial at one, and then was able to cash out at, between three and $4, and then got out. Now, it's kind of understandable that you would see some fast selling in the marijuana stocks because the marijuana stocks had a big run up in November when there was talk of, or December when you had the national legalization of cannabis and marijuana pass the House of Representatives and then get tabled in the Senate. That caused a pop. And then the stock did pretty much nothing for about 2 months. So I think a lot of people who were holding here felt like they were holding forever. They finally got the big pop and they said, okay, I made my money, I'm out. So it kind of makes sense why SunDial growers would fall back. However, look at the long-term story of cannabis. I think cannabis is going to be essentially the tobacco industry of the 21st century, which means, tobacco stocks were really huge in the 20th century, and all these cannabis stocks should do really well. Now, what you want to do is you want to watch for support here at the $2 level. I talked about this with some other stocks. You want to make sure that SunDial Growers can hold the $2 level, because if it can hold the $2 level, then it's going to be able to continue moving back up and possibly make a run at $5 a share. I think that's very possible. SunDial, especially the other cannabis stocks, as the economy reopens, you're going to see a lot of money go into people's pockets, especially that we're going to get a stimulus check coming in at March. That could spur sales of cannabis products. And you could definitely see some excellent earnings, like Tilray had the great earnings. I think SunDial could have great earnings as well. Definitely pop the stock back up, and I think it could break through these short-term highs of 310 and 335 and 395. If you could break through 395, it's definitely going to make a run at $5 a share. So I definitely think SunDial Growers over the next year has a possibility of giving you a doubling on your return in less than 12 months. So, one of the interesting things is I'm looking at SunDial and I look at all the cannabis companies. SunDial has been able to position themselves as, for lack of a better term, almost like a more feminine cannabis brand, which actually could be very beneficial for them, because I'm looking over all these cannabis stocks, and in general, SunDial seems to have the most unique or distinctive type of brand, and I definitely think if they can market themselves almost exclusively to women, that they could actually just essentially corner that market, and it would be a huge opportunity. So I kind of like the direction that SunDial is growing, and I will also say that you should not put all of your money into one cannabis stock. I think you should spread it out. You have SunDial, you have MedMen, you have Tilray, you have Canopy Growth. I would say own like five cannabis stocks, because one of them is bound to just explode higher, become the leader in its field. And by spreading it out, you give you much more chance of getting that moonshot return, that 10x, 20x on your money. But I would definitely put SunDial in the mix. I think they have probably one of the best laid out brands of any of the cannabis brands out there. So go ahead and check out SunDial. Again, it trades on the Nasdaq on the symbol SNDL. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and go ahead and subscribe and turn on notifications. I do multiple daily updates on stocks, options, and stock trading strategies. Thanks a lot. Bye.